Hello and welcome to Balance Yoga for Seniors. My name is Karen and I'm a registered yoga instructor through Yoga Alliance. And at this stage in my life, I am teaching seniors. And I just want to talk a little bit about staying healthy and vibrant as we move into our 70s. Or even beyond, because we have to keep moving. We have to keep moving the entire body in a gentle way that honors any issues that we might have. And yoga is a very viable avenue because it is accessible to anyone and everyone. Yes, we can injure ourselves easily through a yoga practice. But at the same time, we can minimize issues that come up with a safe and mindful practice. It isn't about being flexible or being able to touch our toes. Yoga is about how we feel. And if we move from the inside and take it slow and get to know the body, and what we need to do on an individual basis, it can be extremely helpful. As someone that lives with spinal issues, my greatest advice would be to practice with your spine in mind. And remember that everything is connected. And as we move an arm, the shoulder starts to move, the spine starts to move, the rib cage moves. There might be some action even in the top of the hip area. And as we lower the arm, everything returns back to where it was initially. So I'm offering advice for those that have issues, specifically spinal issues, to maintain a neutral spine as often as possible. To come back to, where is my spine right now? What am I doing? Am I feeling some discomfort as I move an arm or a leg or turn my head in a certain direction? All we need to do is make a subtle adjustment and come back to a neutral place in order to stabilize and remain, hopefully, in less discomfort or pain than we might be living with. I'm hoping that someone out there who's watching this, who hasn't tried yoga, may start with baby steps, maybe working with a chair, using the chair, coming out of the chair for balancing and strengthening, if you're unable to get onto a yoga mat. For those of you that can get onto the floor, I highly recommend doing that every day, getting up and down safely and comfortably. We don't want to be stuck on the ground if we happen to fall. And falling is something that anybody can take at any given moment. All we have to do is look away and not pay attention and lose our balance. And it doesn't matter how seasoned of a practitioner in yoga we are or how strong we might be. It is easy to fall, and we don't want to fracture or break a limb. So I'm hoping that you'll consider the practice of yoga, starting with small steps, moving at your own pace, and using it as a tool to help strengthen not only physically, but emotionally and spiritually. Thank you for sharing, and I'll say namaste.